evaluating Spartan and looking at other markets, what advice would you give those investors that were in your shoes back
Sure.
2017, 2018? What kind of advice would you give them?
I would say the biggest thing is just be very diligent on research, ask a lot of questions, even hard questions. Even I can kind of share a mini story. When we were doing our road trip, another market or I'd heard about was St. Louis, Missouri, and talked to the property management company there. And I still just remember like asking her, like, well, give me an example of something that went wrong or something that went south and how did you fix it? And she was like, "Oh, well, I don't think I've ever had any problems with my business." I'm like, okay, a little odd, but
In
whatever.
property
And
management?
yeah, nothing. Yeah, no issues she could possibly think about top of her head in property management. It's like, well, that's a first and whatever. And then another question I always ask too is, who's your competition? What other companies, compete with you? And she stops and thinks of it. It's like, oh, well, really, I don't think I have any competition. I'm like, okay, no competition, no problems. I think I want to buy your business. This is like business utopia right here. So
Right.
just, those are the two things that stick in my mind. But there were some other conversations and just driving around the neighborhoods of like, yeah, I think I'm not saying St. Louis is a bad market, but it's like I don't think it's the fit for us. And then I still remember when we were coming down to Spartan asking you, Maureen, Danny, a couple of others, some various questions. And some I think they were a little surprised by, but then even some like, I still remember Maureen saying, yeah, we took some of your advice for keeping properties up with Rudex that she never heard about before. So I kind of liked it where, as a property management company, no one knows everything. Everyone should be, or everyone's constantly learning. So if it's a process of continuous improvement, you make a mistake, you own up to it and move on, then that gets a lot of respect from a business in my book.